Pizza Pops! Yay!
What's up, everybody?
Oh, holy, 5 people on already. Now you can get me a chance to finish me snackies.
All right, let's.
Zach, you weren't first.
Okay, I'm just hopping on my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so now we can talk funny about him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got a bunch of people saying, "What's up?"
Yeah. A Facebook user again.
Make my
Why
fun.
the hell am I always MMF? I try so hard by logging into my own account. Yeah, I know, Tim. You're just born and bred MMF.
Classic.
What? Look at that. Why? Why? Mr. Missing. Facebook user, I'm not sure who that one is yet, but I will find out.
We'll hunt you down.
Let's just go down the list here. Zarek thinks he was first, but no. Top of the list is this guy right here. Yo. It is to me, yeah. All right, so, there's Kevin. He's back. Bing! There he is.
Yay! I'm here.
Yeah.
I made
There's
it.
something on your screen, I think, or on your camera.
There's what?
Your lens is a little foggy-ish.
No, it's because it's on a cheap laptop.
Oh, that would explain it.
Yeah,
High-end camera.
I lent it to Dallas. He was gonna video some tattoos, so he's got it. He's got it at the moment.
There's 2 more bites, and I'm done my disgusting, my super delicious food.
Your guilty pleasure.
Oh, you got the body, did you? That's cool. Let's see it. So how did it?
Oh no, it's. I don't know if I'm gonna end up putting this on the 124th.
You like it too much?
Yeah, I might just end up doing the static model and being done with it.
Oh wow. Not at all. Details.
Hold on, I got Robbie make it bigger. There you go.
No, it's so, and then there's the wheels, and this is that's that Vallejo spray can.
Really?
Yeah, I picked it up at the shop last time I was up there.
Yeah, I wasn't around. I was out and about touring around the country.
Yeah, well, I was just up picking up wood, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna swing in there.
Cool.
So thoughts on the Vallejo sprayer?
Actually, I really like it. It goes on beautiful. It's nice. I could see using this on many other hard bodies. I don't know how well it would work on Lexan. I've heard kind of mixed things on it, but
I put it on Lexan for that drag car build.
Yeah.
Some guys have had really good luck with it, but he had a couple of good wrecks, and it appears to be coming off.
So when you put it on that, did you scuff the Lexan?
No, I just washed it and prepped it like I would a normal paint scheme.
Yeah, so maybe that, like the people I've spoken to that have used it and said it's good, they scuffed their Lexan.
You scuff it.
So much like work.
Yeah. The problem I have with scuffing is
foggy.
Yeah, if you scuff it wrong, you fuck the body. I mean, whoops, bad word. Bleep. Actually, speaking of bad words, I know there's a couple guys here that are all over Mr. Sparks. and RC Sparks. What is everybody's opinion on his new YouTube format?
Each to their own.
Yeah, F-bombs every 30 seconds, it seems.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of his new content.
There's a few F-bombs dropped in there quite frequently.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's probably going to gain some people, and he's probably going to lose some people.
Is he trying to shock and awe approach?
Yeah, I think he's trying the shock and awe approach. Exactly.
Shock and awe.
Shock and awe. Yeah, so.
Gordon says it's more interesting.
He thinks it's more interesting? Uh-huh.
I don't know. The content I really enjoyed from him were the build videos and stuff.
Yeah, and he's gone away from those for now. He did get a pretty damn cool excavator.
I seen that.
That was pretty
I seen the thumbnail. I didn't watch the video.
That's a pretty badass thing, I think. It makes me want one, but I can't justify.
Spending $4,000 on one?
Well, there's way cooler things I could buy. Spend that $5,000 on.
Yeah, like a tugboat.
Like a tugboat, yes, exactly.
Or a real boat.
Or a real boat, yes, exactly.
The real stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take this red off.
Oh God, what are you fixing there, Travis?
I am discombobulating a drag car, or putting together a drag car. Somebody told me I gotta have this ready for Monday.
Monday.
So here I am, slaving away.
Yeah.
Now that I got the spacers, I can take these and put them back to like 1 degree or something of the sort. Yeah, okay, Scott, you're right. You're right. That is how he is in real life. That is how he should do it. Exactly. However, if I talk the way I am in real life, yeah. I mean, there's kids around.
Yeah, when there's kids around, or mind the audience.
I do understand his take on it, and I see where he's coming from with it, but yeah, I don't know if I agree with it for YouTube. But hey, you know what? He's got 3.5 million viewers or subscribers. So what the hell do I know?
Doing something right.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Aaron, how do I get this out of here? Do I have to take the whole damn motor out just to change these mounts?
Nope. No. Let me take a look. Hold on.
Let me disconfobulate. I just want to change those little. Oh, I could probably just push them out from here. Yeah, I can. Okay. I just got to figure out what's best.
How's the U4 racing going?
It isn't.
Got the bumper, the back bumper there a little bit.
Due to fire risks.
Due to fire risk, we shut it down because. Well, I mean, we already Scott had his own. Travis needs to get fast like his staff. Yeah,
Not everybody likes it fast, Tim.
Yeah, some of us want to last. Yeah. But anyways,
I think Tim went a little bit fast last night. He was testing.
Yeah, I'll answer that question for you guys right now because he sent me the picture.
Did he? I was going to send it to you.
Because he wants to brag. So here we go, Tim. Here we go, Tim. We'll let you brag. Come on, interweb.
Operator.
There we go. And does not compute. Yeah, see, it's even the interweb knows that you're lying. Boom! There it is. I don't really understand why Tim had to throw Tristan under the bus like that. That's kind of a dick move, really.
Yeah,
Like,
big DQ.
So what? He just doctored up some numbers and plastered it on a screen through Photoshop?
Photoshop is a wonderful thing.
Yeah. There's no video, it doesn't count.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's your proof. If you want to call it proof, it's fake. It's all doctored. Anyways, there we go.
So what did he put in there? Did he put the new combo in there?
Did he what?
Put the new combo in there?
Did I or did he?
Oh, he said,
I don't know. I don't know. He says he wants just cheap stuff. It doesn't qualify as cheap stuff just because you horse traded for it, Tim.
Yeah.
It's still expensive stuff if you horse traded it.
Yeah. When you doctor in the staff discount.
I think that was the stuff he got from me there. You got the ESC, and then you had the.
Yeah, he horse traded with Aaron. He didn't get anything. Most of that car is not from here. Eyewitness. Is it the same eyewitness that you're throwing under the bus with the DQ?
Yeah.
Oh, Tristan. I don't think Tristan's gonna vote for it. He's gonna be like, nope, didn't see it, never happened. There's no video on. There's no video on YouTube, so it's not real.
I think the car's in the wrong stall. It was actually Tristan that got the 2-3, and Tim got the 2 and got the 7.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. Oh man.
And that's with the launch control.
Launch control, yes.
No launch control, no nothing for Tim. No slipper.
Nothing.
I don't even know how you got that car going that fast. Looks like you got the motor from Travis, Zachary. Probably ESC from me.
Yeah. Tristan says you couldn't get lower, eh?
No tire sauce either.
No saucy.
Oh, man.
And, I'm reading a lot of mixed reviews on tire sauce online. So
really?
If you guys want to run it, by all means, go ahead and run it. But there's a lot of guys that don't want anything to do with it.
Huh.
So.
Interesting.
Also reading a lot of new information about guys running air, sealing up their tires entirely, right? And then they're getting a set of air valves from like soccer balls and stuff like that. You can go to the sports store and you can get those little pressure one where you put the needle in to air them up. And they're running them with about 1/2 pound to 2 pounds of air, depending on what they're running it. That's how they're running these things.
Huh.
Instead of running any foams. And the guys who appear to be getting it dialed in, unless they're the problem I have is all of their results that they post are on a GNSS, which I still don't believe those readings compared to an actual laser. Because if you compare the GNSS to the one made by Traxxas, they're way off. They're completely different. So I don't know if I believe them. Anyways, end of that.
If they compared it to a different set of tires, they prepped them the same way, use the same unit, and there was a vantage difference, I'd go with that.
Yeah. Okay, these look like these are 0 degree already, but there's no way these are 0 degree.
No, you gotta look at the book. The manual tell you in there.
I don't want to read.
Just look at pictures. The pictures tell you everything.
I like pictures. Okay, where are we here? Okay, here we go. Rear. See page 20 for pill insert setup tips. D-plate center. Okay, so I got the center. Those are caster blocks for the front. Don't need that. Need to see page 20. Page 20. Oh, there's lots of pictures here. Holy. So what did we agree? We wanted about 1 degree. Was that not what we said?
Sure. Start there. See what happens. Need more traction. Put a little more toe in.
So C-mount is the front one. Yeah, and D-mount is the rear. Okay, so C-mount is supposed to be, what the hell? I can't even read that thing. I get it.
All the way out.
So, I hear Kevin's got a really good story about his favorite conservation officer.
Yeah, good times that was. Oh, you know how they are. You know, you get a Karen, and next thing you know, you have parks and animal control.
Oh, did they show as well?
I'm not sure why why they sent animal control. Like nobody had a dog. Maybe she felt she needed backup. I don't know.
What? What's going on here?
So my place, we have the park right behind the house, right?
And a dog parked to the next of you.
Correct. So
Okay.
when Rock Dogs held their SAS, we went into the park and did the course in there. Well, I guess a couple people didn't like that, so next thing you know, you've got Parks Department coming there and taking pictures and asking questions and that. And we just politely said, hey, not a problem. And what did she said? There's concerns about these vehicles racing down the road and hitting people and causing injuries and stuff like that. And, well, we kind of just chuckled a little on the inside. Crawlers aren't fast, obviously.
You sure aren't full throttle? Here's full throttle, girl.
Well, we did mention that a 3-year-old can walk faster than these go. And I also did bring up the fact that you never have an issue with people riding their dirt bikes or quads or shooting guns off in the park right behind the house, because I see it frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So we just, all right, yeah, not a problem. So we pulled the course out of the park, and it just so happens that the park backs on the Crown land, which is 5 feet across the trail. So we just went in there.
So 5 feet across the trail, as in up further from your place?
So where my place is, where the half pipe's at, right?
Yeah.
So right behind there's the trail that comes up from the parking lot that goes into the park. So if you walk across that trail, there's a barbed wire fence there.
Yeah.
On the other side of that barbed wire fence is Crown land.
Oh.
So we just went in there.
Well,
we told her, like, okay, so we're just going to go right there then, and that's okay?
Well, no, we didn't even tell her anything. She left, and we carried on.
So it was a she?
It was a she, yes.
I wonder why. I'm really curious. I have my suspicions, but I'm curious as to why they would even been called.
Well, there is a bylaw in Kelowna that states no remote control vehicles of any kind will be used in regional parks.
Which means we're not allowed to use them in Knox Mountain anymore either.
Not allowed to use them in Knox Mountain, Mill Creek, BMX and Rutland, any of them.
So that's okay. I'm just going to warn anybody though, and I'm saying this out here on, if I'm walking around on Knox Mountain and you come ripping by me on a mountain bike, I'm going to throw a stick through your spokes.
Yeah.
Straight up. I don't give a crap what you think.
Well, I asked her, I said, so all these people on electric bikes, why are they allowed?
And you got the sound of crickets, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's too bad, man. That's really too bad.
But
that's all right.
They gotta understand why they did it in the first place. There's probably somebody that ruined it for everyone else. So there's probably some jackass up there, rip around, hitting people,
Gord
around, small children, cause an uproar.
Yeah. Gord. What? What'd you say? Oh, right.
But other than that, I mean, the SAS went off really, really, really good. everybody had an excellent time.
So what was the loot? What'd you guys get? How'd you make out? Who got prizes?
Well, I didn't drive anything.
Oh,
I spent my entire weekend sitting on my butt, just chatting with everybody.
well, you started that on Thursday.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Did you get? I see you got some swag on.
Yeah, well, that was just a freebie, I guess. I did get some jack stands.
Nice. 3D printed or
No, they're metal.
nice.
Yeah.
So what maker was it? They're metal.
It wasn't. I wasn't really in it for running or doing shows or anything like that. I just wanted to. It's been a while since I've seen everybody, so I just enjoyed my time.
Just wanted to sit back and chillax.
Sit back and relax. He actually drank a cup of beer, and that was
Couple? You'd had a couple
Yeah.
before we left on Thursday, man.
yeah. Well, that's about the end of it.
So who was the big winners?
So Dylan from the coast, he took 6 or 7 awards.
Because all I saw, like I was looking online, just trying to
So
see.
there was, out of all the awards, it went to 4 people. So Dylan cleaned house. Like you said, he took the majority of the awards.
Wow.
Robin took a couple.
What was his truck? What was Dylan's truck?
What was it? It was a full custom one. You know, everything was
Custom build right from the ground up.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was
That's the
it was what he called it shell shock. So it was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle rat rod type thing.
Okay.
He went all out on it. You know, they spent months and months and months working on this thing, and it was a beautiful truck. Dylan, so he got that. Robin got a couple, 2, maybe 3 awards. Matt G out of Fab Matters there in Penticton, he got an award.
Really nice.
And JB took an award.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Jay got best what did he get? Best weathering, I think.
Cool.
You
Did. Right?
sorry?
You did the weathering though, right?
Yeah, it's Jay's truck. Jay got that award. I may have helped him a little, you know, in areas, but yeah, he worked hard on that truck, and he had a great theme, and yeah.
Cool. Oh, I just dropped it.
And then there was what did we did a blind drive. That was quite interesting.
Blind. So did you do that with
So-
someone else directing you?
Darren from Vancouver, he set up a little course, and you know, a bunch of flags and that. And so
Right.
the guy driving is blindfolded.
Okay.
Your co-pilot is giving you directions,
Okay.
so you have to drive by the directions of your co-pilot and
Okay.
maneuver your way through this course. You know, so it wound around the little grass a little bit, and then it went into a little sand hill, and then came back down through a mud bog, and then it went up and over some rocks.
Right.
So any video,
Sorry?
any video.
Yeah.
I believe there's I think I got some on my phone.
Yeah, send it to Travis. I want to see this.
If you got it, send it to me and I'll put it up so we can check it out because I'd like to see some of that stuff.
So let's see. I think the fastest time was like 1 minute and 30 some odd seconds, or 2 minutes, something like that. Then Darren drove the course without being blindfolded just to see how it did, and he finished that course in 30 some odd seconds. When I did it, Dan P was my co-driver. God bless his soul. So yes, that's right. Chris Middleton got best metal work.
Okay, yeah, he does some fantastic cages and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does unbelievable. His exo cage is amazing.
So when I did my blind drive, it took me just shy of 7 minutes. Thanks to Dan, you're a wonderful guy. Never letting you drive for me again.
Yeah.
Let's see. After that, they did the night run, and then things got changed around a little bit. But on Sunday we did the got scale and course 2 combined.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how that went. I didn't run it. Like I said, I was sitting in a chair, enjoying my time.
Inebriated.
Let's see if I got
Inebriated.
video. Where's this video? So here you go. Here's the video is too long. I don't care if it's too long. Send it anyway.
Do it. Do it. Okay, I see. Busy lightweight in this thing.
I think this is Sean, and so I believe Sean's driving this, and Darren is his co-pilot. Now, it was rough. People are like telling you, follow my voice. Follow. Yeah, you're blindfolded. You can't really follow your voice. Turn towards me. No, go this way. No, go that way. Okay, reverse now straight. Reverse now straight.
So obviously never rally raced.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I ran, and my truck doesn't run anymore. It's entirely locked up, and I have to tear it apart and free it all up because of the mud. But yeah, other than that, it was a blast. So here's 2 minutes 28 seconds of one of these.
All right, let's get this up here.
Now I believe this is Sean, and Darren is a co-pilot.
Okay, let's get this bigger. And put it here. Let's pause it. Back. Give you guys some sound. All right.
Oh,
Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry for the pornography, but Darren's naked.
Darren needs to wear some clothes, man.
Hard left, hard right.
Turn, stop!
So there's the little sand hill right there that he's on.
Half right. Half right. Stop. Hard left. Crawl forward. Yeah, hard right. Crawl forward. Hard right. Hard right. Straight. Go straight. Keep going. Half right, straight. Back up. Straight.
I think.
Get out of that lump. Okay, back up. Little left. Go forward. Straight.
I think that every time the person turned the wrong direction, you should have had to do a shot.
Straight.
Or
Yeah. Every time you hit a gate or you miss a gate, you take a shot.
Straight.
Or You have a paintball gun there and you shoot them.
Darren, if you're ever watching this, say no to crack, man. Say no to crack.
Straight. Make a hard right. And forward crawl, forward crawl, forward crawl, forward crawl. Okay, back up.
Oh, he's hung
You know,
up.
I was running the BRX01, and that truck is not
Straight.
got much clearance.
Slowly down. Stop.
No, it is definitely not
Back up
a
right.
overly capable designed truck.
Don't do
Great
it.
for scale stuff, but
There
not.
you go.
Yeah.
Left
Yeah.
and crawl. Hard left crawl. Hard left crawl. Hard left crawl. Stop. Hard right. Back up. Yep. There you go.
Sounds like an auctioneer.
Okay, straight.
Turn around, corner, right, left, right.
Oh, that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
Right. Anytime you're ready. Ready? Okay, straight ahead, straight ahead, straight
I
ahead.
guess we agreed to pull this front bumper off.
Hard right, hard left, hard left, hard left, hard left. Stop. Slow down, back up.
There it is. Okay. Cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Mhm. You know, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Everybody had lots of eggs, and yeah, it was good.
Yeah, how is your egg supply lately now?
Good. I have 8 or 9 dozen in the fridge.
Now that animal conservation was there to make sure that you're not harming any chickens in this process.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So, currently, construction has begun on D-Scale Trail.
Nice.
Trail.
D-Scale Trail, yep. So hopefully after this weekend, I may have more pictures. I should have some pictures.
So is that why everything from the shop's been moved?
Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
That plus we're putting a whole bunch of gaming up.
Yeah.
Game systems up. Chad, I see, is on here. So Chad, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just kind of busy. Chad's put in some really cool little 128 and 124 scale cars and trucks and stuff, drifters and stuff.
Nice.
He put them on display there. And we're really seriously looking at starting to do some more of the 124 scale stuff.
Yep.
Part of the reason that I have this little guy here right now, I'm going to unbox this guy.
Now, what is that? Is that the Kyosho?
Kyosho Mini Z.
Yep.
This is
The one that requires AA batteries?
Yeah, there is a hack for that. Well, there's hacks for any kind of battery, really. So we'll be fixing that up because, yeah, that's lame. I guess it's not really lame because you can carry a fistful of AA's in your pocket.
Yeah, but AA's are so expensive.
Yeah, you go through like crazy.
I've actually got a bunch of rechargeable ones from Duracell.
Yeah, but
Fairly high capacity.
As they should.
I
nothing
mean,
beats a LiPo.
this is true. This is true. Still waiting on the Drift Art 2 chassis and UPS. How did you like the deal? So those 2 bodies that he left at the store, I forgot to grab a picture of them. They are probably some of the sickest looking bodies I've ever seen for a 124 scale. 124s? What are they? 128s, aren't they? Or 132nd?
Survey says 127 on my box. It says.
Of course, yes. It's got to be a little bit different, right?
Oh, of
You can't
course.
keep it exactly all the same. But those are some of the coolest looking bodies I've seen in a long time. Like the livery on them is unbelievable.
Spot on.
Yeah. Actually, I think he sent me a picture. Just once I'm not ready to drop a car on the floor here, I'll post it up. I think. Let me check my 128. Yeah. Let me check my crack book here, because I think he sent me a picture of them too. Chad. Yeah, let's see. So here's a picture of some of the cars he has. Now he left 2 of these, I believe, at the store
Yeah.
because he's got 2 of these. Yeah, they're the same car, I believe, but he's got them in different directions in the box here. I could make these a little bigger. Nope. Menu. Make it bigger. Zoom, 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 zoom. There's no zoom there. That's lame. Lame.
Do you like crop it and then make it
I
bigger?
can crop it and hack it and rub it and all that fancy stuff. Anyways, they're hard to see in the picture because they're yay big because they're yay big. So, sorry, they're yay big.
Like,
They are really detailed. They're beauties. They
tiny.
fit a car like this. Show them. Go ahead, show them. That little guy. See, it fits on a cell phone.
So what are these little things?
Those are little on-road racers. Those aren't drifters, right?
Of
No,
course
those
they're
are
racers.
car.
Why would they be anything?
Well, he has drifters as well.
Yeah, I know, but Aaron's holding it, so it's only going to be a racer.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
The boy doesn't know how to just venture outside the box.
Yeah. We don't have a
He's
picture
still
of that
gluing
F1 car.
tires.
There's a
Here's
yellow,
my-
fluorescent yellow and white F1 car on display at the store too, and just freaking sweet looking.
Nice.
Yeah, they're cool. So, anyways, that's one of the things that we're looking at doing with our space. There is instead of having things set up for 1/10 scale stuff, which is kind of bit of a space gobbler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
We can do this now with some smaller stuff in store. The courses can be more portable, a lot easier to deal with. So I'm hoping to get some interest shown in it.
Nice.
I'm hoping that the interest kind of drums up a bit from people seeing the cars on display. And then we can expand into getting some bigger, more detailed, cooler courses. Jordan Mensing's got a. Let's try that. Just a second, Gordon. I'm going to see. Left click. Nope. Left click. Nope. Didn't work, Gord. Tried it. I tried it. I rubbed the mouse. Nothing happened.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks. But yeah, it's,
He's got a course
he does have a course.
for the crawler action.
Yeah, Jordan's got a 124 scale course that he had that it sounds like he would be willing to sacrifice to the store to set up a course so that we can get some courses happening. He is setting up a race, an event on the 7th, I believe. Let me find it here.
Yeah, the 7th.
Was it the 7th that it was? I think it was. Yes.
It was.
No. It is. I think it was the 7th in the evening on Becker. So I know we're not crawling the big stuff. A lot of guys aren't. They don't feel comfortable crawling. I don't blame you. If you did happen to catch a mountainside on fire because you were out playing with the toy truck, I'm pretty sure that won't go over very well with anybody, especially any of the Karens out there.
Right?
So, yeah, so we got the little 124 scale guys, though. They're so tiny. I've never seen one of those batteries go up in smoke yet. The footprint's big enough that if it did catch fire, you could stomp on it and put it out. So, I'm just trying to find that post. I just saw it here. I was just reading it before we came online, too. Replying to it, kind of. Groups. And
It's in the. Which one is that?
oops, wrong one. It's in the Okanagan or Central Okanagan.
So have you heard any more on the tugboats?
I have heard that they are shipped in the States.
Yeah, I knew they were shipped in the States.
And that they're big and they're cool, and I want
They're
one.
slow, very slow.
Other tugboats. I've never seen a fast tugboat.
Yeah, well, I could say that. Make a great fishing boat.
Yeah, I want to actually get one that actually has like the outriggers and everything on it. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Events. Here we go. 124 scale tiny truck comp. Okay, let's put this up on the screen for you guys to see. So, 124 scale tiny truck comp. Saturday, August.
Facebook.
Yeah, Saturday, August 7th at 6 p.m.
At
Becker
Becker.
Park, which is basically the hillside behind the rec center in Vernon.
Yeah.
So any super tiny trucks, 1/18 scales, 1/24, mostly 1/24 is what they want to see. But if you got a 1/18 scale, because I know the ones from RC 4-wheel drive, they're 1-inch wheels, and they call them 1/8 when they're actually closer to a 1/24. And these guys, they call them 1/24, and I don't really think I would call that 1/24. I mean, it is a Jimny, so it does have a shorter wheelbase out of the box generally, but I wouldn't. I call it more like a 1/28, something like that, right? Jordan says he's going to have a fire extinguisher on hand, probably about 30 gates. Becker Park up top. Okay, whereabouts up top? Like right up on the peak where the crazy guys go, or the needle tree?
The needle tree.
The needle tree.
It's horrible to have stuff that, but sad. Oh my god.
It is. That's like there's the Joshua tree and there's all these other. Then I'm calling that the needle tree.
The needle tree.
The needle tree.
Oh yeah, don't wear sandals up there at all, ever.
No, I wouldn't recommend wearing Skechers up there. I wear something that's got a decent thick sole. If any of you guys know Chase, you can ask Chase's experience. He had a needle go in the side of his shoe, under his foot, and it just about poked him.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yes, I do have one in stock. I just laid eyes on it today. It is sitting there, and I will cut you a deal on it. So, yeah. I don't want to take apart shocks. I got it.
You gotta get those limiters in there.
Yeah, got to be done.
But did you figure out what you need for spacers first?
You don't get a choice. They don't give you a choice in this pack. And if these shocks are the same length as the ones from Traxxas, which we're all figuring they are, then I'm just going to put those in and see how it goes. And if I'm wrong, well, then I'm wrong.
Yeah, take the shocks back apart and rebuild them again.
Just got to see if these fit now with the 1 degree adjustment. Nope. Cannot run those tires. Damn.
0 offset for you.
God, I can't even get close to run. Well, actually, I can't. I am very close to being able to run them, but
Maybe
nope. Hey,
it's got to be pretty.
I don't like pretty. I want wide. Yeah, they're just that much too big.
So, Travis, how's the little boat running?
The little boat runs pretty decent.
I still haven't seen video of it yet.
Well, I have it up at B right now, and it is lights didn't work on that. No, lights don't work on that, buddy. Gonna try and weasel life. Okay, there's pretty damn clean when we were up there last week. Okay, all right. All right. So Scott sent me a video. The boat runs pretty good. It's got really quite an interesting wake. So when you're running across the water, it really, at the bow, it just shoots water out sideways.
Yeah.
I was running it on a 3S. I didn't open it up because at the time, I was surrounded by kids and I just couldn't get away from everybody. Can I drive? Can I drive? Can I drive? So I was like, no, we're just testing to see if it works. And then I found a spot that I can put it in. I did manage to launch it from the trailer and drive it, like run it back onto the trailer, but you have to have that trailer at just the right angle so that when it comes onto the trailer, the bow hits.
Yeah.
And then you can slowly run the throttle on that, and then it'll drop down, like the prop will drop down into the right spot on the trailer so it doesn't destroy the prop.
Oh, yes.
When it's on that trailer, the prop is actually ahead of the back beam of the trailer.
Yeah, there's a beam in the way there.
So it stops it from wanting to come off the trailer real easy.
Yeah.
When you pull it out of the water, but it's really not very good when you go bing bing when you get that itchy trigger finger going on.
Ting,
So,
ting, 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 ting.
yeah, it's like, whoa. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh man, yep.
Plus, you
And-
need a recovery boat now. So.
Yes. So that's why I'm also looking at our friendly neighborhood towboats.
Yeah.
And I do see that being a strong possibility of getting one.
Yeah,
Right now,
I
kayak.
do see that as well.
I put 4 of them on back order.
Yeah, everything seems to be on back order, even the stuff they say they have in stock.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You
there was
add it to the list and like, oh no, we don't have any stock now.
yeah, I put it on back order when they first released it. But we have no idea. Okay, what is this? Labor Bigfoot RC. Oh, yes. So Scott's sharing this picture here. So I don't know if any of you guys are planning on traveling to Calgary. But on September 6th, I'll just move this up for you guys. Make this bigger. And add the stream. So Scott just shared this. On September 6th, I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says car park behind the public market in Salmon Arm. Oh, this is Bigfoot RC. So Bigfoot RC opening in Salmon Arm. Monday, September 6th. There will be 4 competitions under 16 race, so 1/10 scale. Traxxas Bigfoot RC truck. It's going to be the winner of that one. So what are they racing exactly, Scott? 1/10 scale what? Amateurs race for beginners 16 and over 1/10 scale.
Yeah, it's a little confusing there because I see a short course truck in the bottom right.
Yeah, and I see a monster truck in the other corner,
Top left.
but I don't see exactly like 1/7 scale, 1/10 scale, but what? 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. What's the real thing? Pumpkin crawling soon. So anyways, you guys can check into that. That is also posted up on the Shuswap Scalers page. So that is that. I don't know if you guys can see that very good or not.
Yeah, well,
There. Yeah, Scott's not sure. He thinks it might be slash based, but good to know. Get some more activity going on up there would be kind of cool. Speaking of racing, good news. We've pretty much sealed the deal and gotten the okay on the parking lot, the northern lot at Bannister GM.
Nice.
For the 8th of August for us to hold our on-road. So on the 8th of August, we are doing an on-road event. Be there or be square.
I won't be there.
Oh,
Oh, such a square.
square.
Well, I believe the 8th of August is our last and final points run.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
So are you going to be running or are you be drinking beer?
No, I'll be running.
It's points run. He's got to be there.
Okay,
Yeah, I only drink beer when I'm at my house, and that's like once every 6-7 years.
I see.
Oh, look who's getting himself a new car.
Yes. Nice.
Cool. Second to last point series. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's the only date that we could really secure for that parking lot. So,
Yeah.
and it's mostly just so that we can actually get another event with the on road. Next year, we will actually have a predetermined schedule at the beginning of the season, or before the season even starts. We'll work it out with the rest of the club members and everything, and get them to show. But anyways, we got a couple of nitro cars. I haven't got mine together yet, but hopefully I should be able to bang it together by then. It's pretty much a rolling chassis. It just needs the motor put in. And Aaron's got his together. This time he's going to remember his receiver pack.
Right there. And this right here.
Yeah, you're going to remember that.
You know what I'm going to do right now?
Is put it in the box with the car.
I'm going to tape it to the chassis. That's what I'm going to do right now because I just know I got a history of always forgetting something.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to races without my battery, without my body, without my remote, and missing a car as well.
And then, yeah, you forget the remote, whatever. And then I got some new sexiness to go on to my Euro truck, so I can run that this time. And then I had a new body that I was putting on, but it turned into something else. Uh-oh. I was going to put this, I had the plan to put this body on a Euro truck, and then it turned into a crawler. So
that's kind of like my Rift. It's kind of morphing into something different.
Right? So I'm just busy cutting and hacking and fitting and everything, and wanted to try out these duels, and they seem to be pretty damn cool already. So
Yeah, I sent my Riff off to Matt G in Penticton
oh yeah.
and said, "Have fun. Here's a body to go with it. Make me something special."
Make me special.
So it's
Oh,
just,
let's see.
as far as I'm aware, we're gonna end up having a Rift belly dragger.
Rift Valley Drag. That actually be kind of cool to see. I think that will be cool.
Yeah, full custom and everything. So, and I see now that Vidavon brought out their portals for their Rift axles
Yeah.
because you need wider axles, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that. You're not going to see me put portals on a Rift. The things are they flip too. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's there. Tim, you witnessed it. You saw it. You might have another F1, Tim. We still got a few weeks. 4 week.
What's up? Tim wants to drive an F1?
He wants to drive an F1. My buddy Aaron, he knows everybody who's got F1s.
I got one on the wall he can drive.
I want to drive one of them just to wreck it.
No.
Yeah, I think they'd look cool as crashing.
It would be realistic, like crashing, right?
You're a bad, bad man. You're a bad man. Show me on this RC car where you hurt your feelings.
Everywhere.
I gotta go grab some tires here.
I got this bad boy here. You can drive, Tim.
See, that hitting a wall at like 30, 40 would be awesome.
They hit the wall at 30 or 40, nothing happens to them.
No. Oh, yeah, they just flip over and keep going. Yeah, it's not like a yard sale. happens when you crash these guys. Tim just needs to get a real racing remote too, so he can just bind it and drive it.
Yep. That would help him.
It's okay, I want to try this out. Okay, just bind it up. Takes a second to bind. That's one thing I like about the Sanwa. It's really easy to bind. Push a button.
Like the FlySky Noble.
Ugh.
I am going to hit up Dustin to see if I can borrow his FlySky. Do a little comparison on size. I'm trying to set up a Uber portable RC system. So,
Well, apparently they're coming out with some big stuff for racers now too.
yeah, that's what I was hearing that as well.
So all your posh, controller guys, they're going to be like crying. Oh my God, I spent so much money on this. I
Well,
could have had
hopefully
this
they
for
come
a
with.
fraction of the price,
I'm telling you, as soon as you
and it's
actually
better.
get to the point where you got something good in your hand, you're used to it, then you go back and try to use one of Travis's remotes. It's just like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Talk about, I got a Sanwa.
Now you do.
Yeah, I don't let you touch any of my other stuff anymore because you make fun of it.
Well, because I'm usually like, ugh. Trying to drive it, and it's just like, what's going on? Like, something's wrong here. Like, I push the gas, and it's like leggy, and I
Sounds
steer.
like a teenager when you're asking to do chores. Ugh.
It's even worse than that. It's worse than chores. I'd rather do chores. Driving the car is a chore with that.
All right, okay. We got zoomy zoom. Now let's see. The tires fit.
Drum roll.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to trim the back still a bit, but they do fit in front. That is zero offset though on those tires, and there isn't a drag rim actually made with zero offset. This is a set of Pro Lines that I had to buy the zero offset inserts to go into them.
Ah,
Nice.
but you could get the ones made for short course racing.
Well, that's what they are.
Yeah.
But these ones are those Pro. Well, what I had that I could turn into zero offset.
Yeah.
But that will fit inside that body.
There you go. But it's just a regular width tire.
It's
So-
standard reaction yet.
Yeah.
You gonna paint that body yourself?
Yep.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna use a rattle can, or you're gonna airbrush it?
That's a good question. That's kind of the reason why I was asking. Probably going to airbrush it because I got to do it tonight, and I don't have enough rattle cans left. Well, I got part of this red one, but I don't think that'll cut it. And I've got a fluorescent orange one, but that's supposed to go on to Mac. And I love the Sanwa MXV. Yep.
I know who that was.
That's Gord. So I'm probably going to do it with airbrush. The only problem is I haven't fired up the airbrush in a while.
So the big question is,
Did you clean
put
it?
it away nice and clean?
No. And the big answer is no.
Do you-
Nope, and no.
So the next question: do you have a spare airbrush?
No.
Because usually, what happens when you don't do that, you need one.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, nothing worse than pulling the needle out of an airbrush and seeing it all rusty.
No, it's not like that. I don't think.
What do you mean pull it out? You probably can't even probably just put part of your pliers on there and pull it out.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see.
So what are your thoughts on airbrush versus spray cans?
It was oil. Yeah, anybody else? You guys tell me. What do you guys think? What's better, airbrush or spray can?
Well, I gotta say, if you don't plan on cleaning anything up, the rattle can's better. You don't need to clean anything.
There's a lot more learning curve to an airbrush.
Yeah.
You know,
Most
with
definitely.
rattle can, all you really got to do is just don't put too much paint on.
Yeah.
With an airbrush, I mean, there's so much more crap that you have to figure out and learn. I mean, I have 2 airbrushes. I don't use either of them.
I like the paint coverage you get from an airbrush versus the rattle can. Like you get the rattle can, it says this can here is like 100 milliliters,
Yeah,
and I got this, thing of paint here. It says it's 60 milliliters.
but you thin that down.
The 60 milliliters can paint 2 bodies,
Yeah,
whereas this one can maybe paint 1 big short course body.
if you're lucky.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
then you got to back it with a bunch of other crap.
Yeah. Well, you still got to do backing too with the airbrush. I always back my stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like this should be more. This rattle can should be more,
yeah.
but it's not. It's
For
weird.
myself, I mean, I kind of prefer the rattle can, as you know, I don't really do Lexan bodies. I'm not a fan of them.
No. That
Right?
is, I never knew that at all. Heard that from
So-
you ever. Hey, you
with
showed
the
me.
hard body, I mean, the rattle can basically is just my base color, and then everything else on top is all brushwork.
Yeah, you're all about the paintbrush more than airbrush.
Yeah,
But you can do some pretty cool stuff once you learn how to use an airbrush with.
oh, definitely. I mean, look at
you do the
look at-
first aid.
Mike Hutchinson down on the coast there. I mean, you've seen his airbrush work, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I had one of his bodies.
Yeah, he does some amazing stuff. I believe Justin uses airbrush as well, doesn't he?
automotive.
Yeah, I think he uses more of an automotive spray gun, but it does
Okay.
good detail, some pretty fine
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, this isn't like seized up, but it does have to come apart and get cleaned. Well, I don't even know. Maybe not. It's not dirty. I think it just needs
Just
to be lubed.
throw some paint in it and hammer away.
Just keep running her.
I mean, I could see clearly. I could see you guys through the halls. So
Good to go.
yeah, the needle's okay. It's not like I'm doing fine detail stuff with this guy, so it's not like it's the end of the world if it's not.
Doing one shot wonder or what?
I haven't decided yet. It's going to depend on timing.
How much time you got to paint?
Yeah.
One thing I do see a lot of, like people doing with their vinyl cutters, the little mini ones the wives have. They actually print little decals and then put them on inside the body, paint,
Stencil work.
Yeah.
then paint again. That's what Lauren did with his paint jobs. And man, that guy can paint. Like that one body that Gord's got, not one of those things is a decal on his body. It's all painted.
Yeah.
I
You
know that.
know, scales, the scale spec you sold them.
Yeah, like this one here. No, Martini Racing.
Hmm.
That's not decals. That's all paint.
See, I lent this to a guy who was doing some airbrushing and he was doing the varnish with it. And he did not turn it right out right. But it's not dried. It's gummy. So I'll just have to wipe it out.
This one here too. Yeah, it's another cool one that he's done. That's all paint there.
Nice.
Even that there, Ray-Ban, Puma.
Let me make it bigger.
Oh,
Oh, there you are. You're bigger.
oh God, now I look for 10 pounds small.
Oh,
Yeah, my camera's not that focused. Alpha. Yeah, so he does like cool stuff. He puts that stuff on there, peels it off, goes into the color. Really good stuff. Just takes lots of time.
Yeah, a lot of work in masking.
I know Justin Midway, he bought all of his F1 bodies because they were that nice. They all looked like real F1 cars.
Yeah, he did make a bunch of very sick looking. F1
Oh yeah,
cars.
hands down, like the best painted cars.
It's goopy. Speaking of needles, are you scared of needles?
Yeah.
Buddy?
Okay, boys, I got the jet.
You got a book?
Yeah.
Okay. We shall see you next week, maybe, possibly. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, I should be around next week. Not a problem.
If you happen to be in town on a Monday evening, swing by the Coldstream Elementary School.
Okay.
Check out a couple of hits, drag race hits and stuff if you want.
Yep. Send me send me because this Monday is a holiday.
Yeah.
it is.
So send me a reminder on Messenger.
Okay.
And I should be able to make it up there for a Monday.
Will
Perfect.
do.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Have a good evening, guys.
Have a spare
See you
car
guys
for you back
later.
here.
See you later.
See ya.
Ciao. And now we're down to 2.
Then there was 2. I gotta go to you. Bye, man.
What? And I'd be like,
like Garth on Wayne's World when Wayne gets fired. Do you ever see that movie, The Scanners?
yeah.
So,
For the racing, I know it's going to seem like short notice to a lot of guys. You have my TC car that I'm going to run because I'm not running the Awesome again. And I do have a new body here to paint for it. So I'm going to need that body so I can fit it, or that chassis so I can fit it.
we need ESC for this thing?
Actually, I'm going to take the old body off my Awesomatics and run it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to run the pretty in pink?
Nope. The pink
Sure?
is no, that's Tim's color. My
Okay.
colors are pink.
Okay.
It's still Tim's colors. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be very nice. So
Let's see what else I got that'll fit on there. Yeah, I don't think. I got the Martini back there.
the Martini.
The Martini. The Williams livery.
Well, I could probably make that Awesomatics one fit my old body. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of filling some new holes
Put some more holes in it.
for one more race.
Yeah.
And then when I get into being good with it, then I won't be so worried about wrecking a cool body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where I was asking you about F1 tires. Did I run them and you figured I'd be able to run the ones I had for another race?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Ooh.
Okay.
What the what?
This is what happens when you have kids that decide it's okay to stand on a wheel the entire time that you're going to the Sunshine Coast. And they didn't mention that this had rolled out from underneath. And then they just kind of stood on it. And I'm like, well, it's a good thing I got spare tires and spare wheels at the store. I was going to buy new ones anyways, but I wanted to do one more run with the shitty ones on concrete. But whatever. Tis what it is. Want to go fast? You can't complain. So I got a question for everybody. What are you guys doing this weekend to get out? Are you going RCing? Are you taking off somewhere else? What are you guys doing? Post in the comments over there. Wherever they are. I don't even know where they show up. They might show up below. I know on my screen they show up over there. Going RCing. Okay.
Pretty bad.
Okay, let me get this. Let's make this a little more specific. With which RC and where? In Salmon Arm. I think that's what SA means.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. You're going to Saskatchewan? San Antonio? What? Day drinking by the lake. Jordan's going to be at the cabin this weekend. Hey, guess what? So am I. Tim's going to be there. This guy over here might appear someday.
Maybe.
He didn't give me an answer.
Well, I gotta get my homework done first. That's my big
Stupid.
homework.
Stupid.
College boy.
Homework is lame.
Yeah, but if I do it this week and all the crazies are out during the weekend, because it's a long weekend and that's when all the crazies get out. Next week, when they're all gone home, hungover, drunk, I can have the lake to myself.
And all the new restrictions have been added.
Yeah, I just gotta watch out for air bombers and such, and I'll be fine.
You gonna go on a shoe swap?
Would like to.
Yeah.
Because that lake was fishing well.
I actually have not had the boat out since we were out with you last.
Really?
Yeah. It's just
Really?
been, well, we took off to the coast,
Yeah.
and then which I have some epic video from that. I look at the footage and I'm just like, where do I start? So I broke it down into days. I'm just going to do, I guess, a video montage.
Nice. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim's going to bring his big fast boats to the lake, to D, and hopefully show off.
And not sink them?
That's the plan. He says that he's good at driving boats fast, so I think he'll probably be okay.
Interesting.
I think my needle is all clean.
So, did anybody else post up about the Ralcam versus airbrush debate?
Nobody posting.
Nobody posting. Jordan, what do you use?
Yeah, Jordan, what do you use? I mean, I don't really know how many guys even have airbrushes, honestly.
Yeah. And some people
I
just buy
have
one
one.
painted.
I have one, not because I'm a talented painter, but because at the time, all the cool colors were available in airbrush colors.
Yeah.
None of the companies really had anything that was worth painting, in my opinion. None of them had anything that was worth painting with in regular colors. So that's the reason I've got one.
I got one from back when I was a kid. I used to build the model cars,
Yeah, the old school.
airbrushing, be in the basement, lots of fumes. Good times.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Crank some tunes, paint some bodies,
Come out.
arts tree. It's good
Come out
times.
feeling high. Can I see? I can see you. Yep, I can see you. It's clear enough. Got two at work, never use them. Either rattle can or send it to Justin.
That's what a lot of shoe swap guys do. I feel.
Poor Justin, eh? Poor
Yeah,
guy never gets any time to RC because he's always doing your damn bodies.
That one day, I think I seen this year. There's like 6 bodies all lined up. He painted them all.
Yep.
And that's only one time.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter when he's doing a bunch of the same colors, but I can imagine that swapping back and forth is a bit of a pain and a bit of a chore.
Well, if he's at the shop, sometimes they have like 4 or 5 different airbrushes loaded up with paint. So it's just like you just grab one and just keep going.
Yep.
Grab and go.
So the other thing I was going to mention, I forgot to mention earlier, this weekend, store is going to be closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for the long weekend because I got employees that want to go out and have a good time. So they're going out and having a good time. But Stefan, so there might be a few guys on here. Ryan is going to still be in town. And it sounds like he might do a game or game night or something, but you guys all need to contact him and let him know. I don't know if he had his own game. I think he had his own game booked already. So I'm not sure if he's got a bunch of other people already on board that want to play. So if you guys want to play on the weekend, you will need to contact Ryan because that's his department.
Game night. That'd be good to get that back going again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I think it's been kind of lacking for a while here. So
Yeah, it's hot enough outside. It's supposed to be even hotter coming up here. So your AC works great in the store.
yeah, we have, if anybody has any question about it, we have probably the best air conditioning in all of Vernon. We have 2 high-power air conditioners in this tiny little store space. I mean, literally, you walk into that store and you're like, "Bing, it's cold here," and yeah. So, just
Tim
saying.
also says he'll be early for drag racing on Monday, and he'll help people out.
Who's that?
And Tim, he said he's going to be at the drag strip early. He's got the timing system. He borrowed it off me yesterday. So what time are you going to be there, Tim? 4 o'clock? 3 o'clock? Noon?
Depends on what time the Popo decided to come and shut him down. Can't believe that guy. I don't know if everybody else knows the story. We were at racing on one of the Monday nights, and we had a cop roll up on us and tell us that we're not allowed to be there. So of course, all of us being a bunch of smartasses like we are, first we're like, "Yeah, where's the sign?" There was no sign. He left in the end, but we were all also giving him a hard time that instead we should just go get in our real cars and go race on the street instead.
Well, first of all, I said they don't have a problem with us being here. The guy that does maintenance, he thought it was great. And then we were looking for signs. There was no sign there saying that you can't use it.
And then the other thing we asked is if it's closed at whatever time, then why do they leave the lights on till midnight? He didn't have an answer for that one either.
We're just playing with our toy cars, Mr. Officer.
Yeah, we're just playing with our toys. Okay, I think she's cleaned up and ready to go now.
But we haven't seen him since.
No, we have not.
And that's what, 2 races?
Yeah. So I think he just tucked tail and left, which is
Just want to
okay.
make his presence be known.
Make his presence be known. So I don't know. Are there any guys from? No, I don't think there's anybody in the comment section. If you're on here and you are from the gaming group or any of the gamers or everything, because I did stream this up onto the Make My Warhammer community as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the gaming room. Let's get some feedback on that. We're going to do some modifications and add in the 124 scale crawler stuff that will be a modular section that can be taken from the game table and moved and incorporate all this stuff so we can use that space for more than just gaming or more than just RC. Trying to make it a multi-use space again. And all that stuff that was on the side where all the Games Workshop stuff used to be on the one wall is going to get expanded into more RC product stuff to open up the floor space a little bit more in the middle.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it works out really nice, and I'm hoping that you guys like it. Oh yeah, and the race on the 8th, we're going to have our new barrier system, which we just got to decide if we're going to go buy some pool noodles and such to make it all work.
Yeah, I think you got some cool connections there already.
Yeah, those ones are flexible. I was just worried about whether or not they were going to be like the crinkle kind of part of it there, the accordion part, if that would catch a car really easily. But if you're cutting the corner that sharp, I'm not sure if I really care. So
Yeah, and put some pool noodle for the straight parts. Call it done.
yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty cool setup. I'm thinking it's going to be fast setup for once. That'll be a bonus.
Yeah. I think that lot where we were going to set up, I think it's all clear so we can put whatever layout we want down. Don't have to dodge any cracks.
Yeah, it's pretty much fairly fresh looking blacktop. And it's basically, yeah, it's going to be fresh blacktop on the hump part at the top, which is where we're going to lay up our setup or set up our course. It'll be bigger than the one, could be bigger than the one we used at Watkin, which would be kind of cool. I know a lot of guys are saying they want to be able to open up a little bit more on the backstretch.
Yeah.
So, we can entertain that. Aaron and I are going to have to go to the course and go measure some stuff up and verify some things, and then we'll be good to go.
Make a little drawing and we'll be good to go.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So now I got my skinny tires on. ESCM motor combo. Okay. So before I do any more of this, let's take a look at this little 124th. So I've got these at the store.
Is this the next latest and greatest?
I don't know if it's the next latest and greatest, but yeah, with all that, I would absolutely like to do that, but that won't happen. I don't think the landlord would appreciate it. Which I know the landlord won't appreciate it. I already asked, and she said no. So something about insurance and crybabies and blah, blah, blah.
Falling off the roof.
Yeah.
Or getting pushed.
Yeah. Pushed.
What?
I totally picture pushing somebody.
So this thing's RTR?
It is. And it really comes in here packaged up. Bigger one.
Phillips head?
Stupid freaking Phillips. Yep.
Da, da, da.
Now,
where they bolt it down, that'd be great.
There's 4 screws in the bottom of the box here that holds this little plastic.
Wow.
This little plastic stand type thing on. This little thing here. It's a stand. And there's 4 screws in here holding this stand together. And I think it's supposed to be like a display. So you could use it as a display stand, but and then inside here, there's 2 more screws that are actually screwed into the bottom of the chassis. And that lets you take that apart.
So now that jack you're showing us last week would work well with this, right?
Yes, it would. Well,
Ish.
It is classified as a 1/32 scale jack.
Okay, so even smaller. Okay.
So it is smaller, but when I look at some of the pictures of it, I think it's actually a little oversized for what it is. So I think it would probably scale up nicely to this.
It's one of those mystery scale stuff. As soon as you get past 1/10, even 1/10's a little bit weird, but
It's like somebody from Traxxas did the scale with their phantasmic scale stuff.
we're gonna call this, let's call it 16th.
What is the X Max? let's say it's 1/6, 1/7. Pick a scale. Which one is it? Which one are you going for here? Oh, we got here. We got extra spur gears or not spur gears. These are extra pinions by the looks of it. And let's see if this controller is anything like the other one. No, it's not.
Even better. Or worse.
It's worse. Still got. Doesn't feel that bad. It is a 2.4 gig to take for batteries. It takes 4 AAAs.
The norm.
The norm.
What about the hand size? Is it like for a little kid size hand or?
Well, it's a little cramped for my hand. It feels tiny in my hand.
Okay.
But that is what it is. How do I open this body up here? I have not had one of these bodies off yet, so I have no idea how you're supposed to pop it. Looks like a lock. That looks like a... Okay. So, what have we got going on here? Wow, this is a child-proof package. And I am a child.
You might have to look at the instructions.
The destructions? What are those?
Those things that tell you what to do and how to do it.
Refuse. I refuse. Damn it. Damn it.
It'll be the last step in the book.
Okay, while I'm looking for instructions, I'm going to show you guys something. How about this, Aaron? How about this?
How about that?
What grinds your gears?
Oh, Jesus. Huh. Well, what grinds my gears is, first of all, we had COVID. Shut everything down. So we didn't do any racing, didn't meet up, do anything for RC related. And then we get a little glimpse of it, do a little bit of racing, get shut down again. And now it feels like we're being shut down again due to, something else, which is the smoke and fires, which is legit. But it still grinds my gears. Like I've had my cars on the wall. I'm like, I want to race. I want to play with my toys. I'm a big kid.
I'm a big kid now.
I want to play now. It just feels, I don't know. I feel kind of defeated and sometimes. It's just like,
Okay, it should not be a two-handed operation to get this body off, but it is. So what it is it's these little springy things on the bottom. You can see those.
No.
These here.
Oh.
So they push in and out. All 4 of these. One here, 2 on the other side. They push down like a spring. Yeah, so it's kind of like a bit of a cam lock kind of idea. This one's kind of locking. And then on the body, there's 4 little posts there. And they have a groove on them. So when it goes on, it kind of snaps. So that's neat. So body is actually pretty nice. It's a hard body, not Lexan.
Oh, Kevin would like that.
Actual tinted windows. You can't actually see through. You can see through the windows a bit. It's got a goofy little antenna here. Spare tire. The lights don't work on it yet. You can buy a kit. I just don't have it yet. And it's got detailed mirrors, detailed. It even almost looks like if you look real closely in here, you can't see it very well, but there's actually a spot in there where the rear mirror would be. So there's no scale interior, but I'm sure somebody's making one. The other cool thing about it is that this part here, this is all like a rub It's all one piece all the way around the outside edge, so you can rub it up against things.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then the motor in the ESC does have this uber tiny battery compartment. Like uber tiny. For putting your AAA batteries in. You're supposed to squeeze that, which I can't squeeze that small. It does have the strap in there to help you pull the batteries back out. That's kind of cool. It takes 4 AA's in here. This radio, 2.4 FHSS, and it is got 2 ports. One for, I believe, I think the one's for extra lights, and the other one might be for a gyro or steering assist, or it might all be for lights. It does have LEDs mounted in the front and the rear, but there's no LEDs. They're just the lenses, which is sad. But yeah, super skinny tires.
Huh.
Look how skinny those are. So skinny.
So how's that compare to that little green truck behind you?
Little green truck. This is the Jordan, you're asking, it's a Mini Z 4x4. So here is the Orlando. I'm gonna rub it, make it bigger. Hold on. Boom. Okay, here's the Orlando.
Okay.
Here's the body off of the. So it is definitely bigger.
Wheelbase seems to be about the same, just bigger tires.
Well, this one's a long wheelbase because it's supposed to be a Tundra, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to compare wheelbase, we can put them like this. So tires to tires, these are narrower, they fit inside it.
Oh yeah.
This way, it is definitely smaller. Here. Let's try that.
There we go.
There, now you can see it a little better.
Okay.
So it's a little narrower for sure.
And now
Wheels are definitely smaller or bigger. If you're looking there.
oh yeah. And then how's that compared to a the other one's a 24 SCX? Now you got one of those hanging. There we go.
It's an SCX 24, so here's the truck
With eyeballs.
with eyeballs. So wheel size, the 24 is way bigger. This is far more scale. Wheelbase wise, wheelbase is small,
Interesting.
way longer. If I compare it to an Enduro,
Yeah.
because I just so happen to have an Enduro here too. So you compare it to the Enduro,
You got them all.
yeah, I do. The Enduro is
Pretty close.
pretty close. Size, a little different. So what are they classifying this as? Because I know they sell them. When you look them up online, they come up under 124s or micros. Depends on what type of one. Actually does not say anywhere on the back of the box a scale. It says it just says Mini Z electric power.
Well, the Mini Z cars, they're what, 128th, 127th? In and
Yeah.
around here.
Something like that. But I'd say that they're not actually laying claim to any particular size at all.
Good way to go.
Oh, here it is on the tag. They're calling it a 1/18th scale. There's no way that's 1/18th scale. There is no way that is 1/18th scale.
Maybe it's from the 2. The one's supposed to be a 2, maybe.
So these are made in Japan, and I'm telling you right now, the Japanese are on crack if they think that these are 1/18 scale. Of course, these are not scale appropriate either. These are a little bigger than 120. Because if you take a 125th scale model out of a box and try to drop it on here, you'll find that you actually got to put more like a 120th scale on here. On these ones. I got a Betty back here as well. I'm debating whether or not I want to bring the Betty out and run it at your little event or not. It's kind of still stuck in the box. I also got that CR18 that we built that I haven't painted yet.
Paint it.
Put that one on. So there can be a whole bunch of different selection, but I'm definitely going to bring this guy out and run it. And the main reason I'm going to bring any of these things out and run them is because I am really going to try and promote here. If you guys want to have an indoor course for 124 scale stuff for this hot, disgusting weather, or even just in the winter when there's crappy weather, I'm not going to be running 1/10 scale stuff inside anymore. But I'm not opposed to making a course for this stuff because it's small. I can put it on a table size. We can pick it up, put it up on top of the mezzanine, get it out of the way. The 1/10 scale course, unfortunately, was just turning into a space hog, really. I couldn't justify the space it was doing for the amount of use it was getting. So,
Yeah.
And I think it's only fair for the gaming side of things to give everybody some more space to get their game on, seeing as they've been pretty they got pretty well screwed during COVID, and they couldn't play at most places because of limitations on number of people coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So out of pity, I'm saying I'm saying that we're going to turn it into more of a gaming-oriented section, and we're going to borrow the gaming table so that we can run trucks like this every once in a while.
I really think it makes sense because, one, we got the gaming table there. Two, those cars there, everyone that has bought one drives it outside, and it doesn't perform the same in real-world environment.
They hate it.
Yeah,
I hate them.
I don't like it either.
Outside.
But if you have a properly built course for those little trucks, it's going to make them, one, useful, and two, fun. Yeah, it's going to be like that. Fun.
You drive like this. Actually, this is going to be a new rule. You have to drive with these glasses on. Whoa.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather drive blind with someone telling me where to go.
My eyes.
But that's a problem with those.
Man. Whoa.
Everybody has one.
Everybody has a 124 scale course, except for Jordan, because Jordan's going to give his up.
Yeah. Well, not even that. Like a lot of people have them. They know where to go with them. Like, what do you do?
So I'm going to give some of the stuff from the course to Gord to put on his course. But I'm also going to take a bunch of it out to the scale course. So I haven't decided if I'm going to use the Twisted Tree, the spiral, up at the D scale course.
Yeah, you should.
You think so?
Yeah. I know that your son was wanting to build stuff in the trees, like the tree course, which is fun as hell. Because at Winfield, when I used to live out there, Winfield, or Lake Country as you call it, we had a course we built up in the trees, and it was pretty sick.
Whatever happened to that course?
Well, me and Steve moved away, and so did the other guy that built the course there. So it's probably just rotting in the woods there somewhere.
We should go and hunt that down on one of our little expeditions, one of our little adventures someday.
Yeah, I haven't built like a road going down, a little switchback area and stuff.
That's what Maddox is building right now. He's actually building it with Tonka trucks because he has the whole fleet of Tonka trucks. He's got a grader, a loader, a dump truck. He's got a little excavator, a tiny little bobcat, a little skid steer. He's been busy building road and stuff.
That's awesome.
So I've been trying to say, okay, I want you to take the road and go that way. So he goes that way and he comes back like an hour later and he's like, okay, we got a road in here. And then we found some trees and some stuff like that, some areas that got some hillside and some banks and stuff we can go up. So when it's all said and done, if we get it and expand it to the point that I would like to see it done, it will be big enough to do, it'll be a substantial size trail. D Lake Resort is 95 acres.
Wow.
And I would say the section that they've already said you can go ahead and do whatever you want back here because nobody does anything back there is 10 acres.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's all bush. It's like literally nobody's been back there except for to cut firewood. So he's like, yeah, clear it out, clean it up, make whatever you want to do back there. So that's what I'm going to do.
And how far is that from Vernon?
So if you're going up the Lumbee, the back way through Lavington, up around the backside of Blue Nose, Aberdeen Roadway, I do that in my truck in anywhere from 45 to an hour from Lumbee. And for me to go the other way around, going to Lake Country, and then you take the Beaver Lake Road up, and you follow that, and you go past Beaver Lake and keep going on until you get to D. That is about an hour and maybe 20 at most from my house.
From your house, so it's even shorter from
I'd
Vernon.
say it's probably an hour from Vernon, right? So it's not bad.
No, so it's about, 20 minutes up the bush?
So there is a spot there for a bounty hill for the rock bouncers. There's absolutely a spot for the bounty hill for the rock bouncers. Only problem is it's up at D Lake. And there's most of the guys that are rock bouncing don't want to travel that far on a Thursday night. So
But,
we could maybe do a weekend event someday in the future.
yeah.
But
Usually
yeah,
rock bounce.
there's a really cool hill there that I was going to turn into something. I was even just going to take mine up there and run it on there and show it off, and make a couple of lips. But I haven't done that right now because I'm not running the rock bouncer at all with the fire risk that's going on. I'm not running any of that basher type stuff because they're usually the ones that draw the most strain on batteries and burn things up. I mean, if you want to go run a bouncer in a skate park or on an open gravel parking lot, whatever, that's fine. But the rock bouncers are usually crashing through bush and grass and weeds, and I can see that going bad real quick. So
Yeah, not so much.
yeah, I just don't want the stress of being the guy who burned down the entire village.
Yeah.
Be that guy.
Well, they got fines for that kind of guy.
Well, I'm too pretty for jail. I'm too pretty. Okay, what do we got here? I bought a bunch of AAAs, so. Okay, so I did buy AAA's, and I believe they got stolen for flashlights.
Classic.
Yeah, so I don't have any AAA's here to try it out. I gotta grab some. Well, they might be upstairs, but I don't want to go upstairs while we're on here. So
Well, we'll run it next week.
we'll run it next week. We'll show it off. It feels like it's got some articulation to it. Metal links in the bottom, really strong.
What does it have for shocks? Is it like springs on there? The oil filled?
Your typical friction damper spring shocks.
Let's put a little grease on those guys and be good to go.
Yeah, throw some grease in there. It's almost like it's like your standard setup that used to be on the old SCX 10s where they had the center point on top of the axle and then it wide off. was like a 4-link, but it was actually a 3-link.
3-link.
Right. This is the same thing, front and rear. It feels solid. It does come with a different set of gearing options and stuff, and it comes with motor covers and everything, all in that kit. So you can change it for lower gearing, higher gearing. You want to make it go a little quicker, a little slower, whatever.
Cool.
So I'll read the instructions and see what they recommend. Run it with what it came with to start with.
And then what kind of motor they got in those things? Is it just like the SCX 1024 or the SCX 24s or smaller?
Let's see what
Like
it's
squat car motor size or what?
Oh, they're tiny. It is definitely tiny. It has a slipper clutch.
Ooh.
It's got a slipper clutch. It has full ball bearings.
Really?
Battery tray, speed controller is.
Sufficient.
I'm giving you any sufficient, exactly. Steering angle is sufficient. Steel links. They're coilover type shock absorbers
Tight.
designed to maximize. They're solid front and rear axles. They're spooled right out of the box.
Perfect.
But it does not say a thing on the box about what kind of motor it is.
Sufficient.
It does have dual rate steering. There's a trim tab on here for the lighting unit, channel 4, so you can brighten and like lower and dim your lights and that fancy crap. That's a weird way to build it. Does it say anything in the specs and instructions?
Probably not.
It's a small motor, but I think it might actually be bigger than the one that's in the.
Might just be the standard mini Z motor.
No, it's bigger.
Bigger.
It's bigger than the motor that is in the Enduro.
Ooh.
And it is bigger. Yeah. It's almost twice the size of the motor that's in the SCX 10 or SCX 24.
Really?
Yeah.
It's almost like 380 range.
Damn near. I mean, it's big. I mean, you guys can see it there. The size of my thumb.
Huh.
That motor.
See the white part in the back there?
Yeah, and then you can see the top of the housing.
Yeah.
Almost same size as the wheels.
So it might have a little pep to her then.
It might.
Cool.
Motor space.
Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing what you figure out for next week. That thing.
2 expansion connectors for open optional accessories. One for a gyro, and the other one is for light unit. So I won't ever put a gyro in a crawler. So
Unless you're going to drift it.
yeah, right. Everything to put the motor in and out is actually like a snap fit. I might actually be able to pop it out here and show you guys real quick.
Uh-oh. Should we take side bets if you're going to break it?
Oh, I won't.
Ooh.
You guys can take your bets if you want.
Will Travis break it?
Will I say bad words?
Uh-oh.
Come on. Just one more clip. The top one comes off easy. The bottom one, what is holding it in there? Without breaking it, what is holding it in there? Those are just the spacers. So It's basically just different spacing is already set up in here for you to. Come on, you damn thing. There's literally nothing in there holding it.
Well, come on, snap to
Snap. Snap. I see what you did there. Huh?
it. Took you a few, but got you there.
It's like a snap clip kind of thing, and I just can't quite get the bottom one off.
Huh.
It doesn't really look like it's hard to do. Bet you if I stick a small screwdriver in there, it would pop right out.
Probably.
Do I have that technology here? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're really gonna break it.
Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well,
Yeah,
he
it's
can break
that
it.
one. There's a little tab. Come on.
Huh.
This is not an old guy car. And I say this because my eyes can't see what the hell I'm doing.
No?
No, man.
Why not?
Because old guy. Aha. Got it.
Talking Tim into getting a sand wall.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay, I see what you got here.
Well, maybe I don't have. What the hell? There it is. Okay, it popped right up.
Oh.
That is a pain in the ass. It's just a little clip thing. But
And that
this
holds the motor
here,
in?
that didn't want to come out. Yeah, it just snaps in fit and it holds the whole motor in. And then the whole motor pops out. And then there's this spacer piece in here. This piece, which I better remember which direction it's facing here because it's specific to the size you have. So this piece here, it's got a 1 and a 9. So it basically it's for whatever size pinion you're running, and the spacing changes on either side.
Oh yeah,
And then it fits in on that motor.
that motor. Cool. Now my big question is there a little red tab or color code for which way the motor is supposed to spin? And is the correct wires connected to it?
I know what you're asking.
You know what I'm asking.
I mean, is it another SCX24 where the motor is running backwards all the time, and no wonder we have motor failures all the time?
Yeah, because brushes are like this, running backwards, and just kind of go crunch. It's like, oh yeah, that part's gonna, yeah.
There are no marks on the motor stating what direction it should be running. But if you look in on the bell, well, that's different. Okay, so this one, instead of it being like it is on the SCX24, where you have one this way and one this way, and they're pushing like this, and then they run the motor backwards, so they do this, right? This one is actually like this, and it's onto the motor, so it doesn't really like that. So they're pushing in like this, so it doesn't matter what direction you run.
Huh.
They're springs, and they're both pushing in, but they're curved.
Or like this.
Well, no, it's coming in from the one side, and they go out and around.
So one brush is going forward or good direction, that one's going in the bad direction.
You can kind of see there what I'm talking about. They're both going in on that side.
Yeah.
And then into that housing.
Okay.
Oh God, I lost the part. No, why'd it go way over there? It's over there. Give me a second. Where'd it go?
And he gone.
Found it.
Oh God.
Okay, got it. I guess while I got this apart, we can check this out. It's actually a substantial size gear. There's a. Can we get any shot in there? Not very good lighting.
Everything's all black.
Everything's all black.
Black on black on black.
Anyways, the slipper pad is here, right on the end. If I can get better lighting. Where's my lighting? There. You see the shiny part?
Yeah.
That's the slipper pad.
Okay.
So it's you'd never be able to adjust it.
No,
No.
that's a shame.
It's actually the slipper pad is held on with a freaking E-clip.
Ping! Gone.
Bing. An E-clip of all things, really? Okay, now how'd this go together? That goes back there. That goes there. That motor was there. Oh no, it's there. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, here we go. So there.
Motor snapped back in there.
Tune in next week when I finally get the motor put back together.
I just had to ask about the motor, right?
Didn't you? Yeah.
Just had to.
Blame Aaron. What's that? It's like that South Park thing. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Aaron. Blame Aaron.
Seems about right.
Yeah. Okay, make a clicky noise. Okay, that's in. Now for the elusive motor clip.
Oh. Was that the click?
There's a click, and there was a click, and there is a.
Oh, mesh.
Ooh, it sounds good. Okay, I'm not going to take that apart anymore. I don't want to break it. Does anybody have any questions about that? No? Okay, good. Bring a pry bar, yes. Got a gravel pit in Blind Bay. Yes, I think that's the same gravel pit. The one you're talking about, I think, is the same one that I've seen Graham go use. Oh, I think.
Drop it in Blind Bay.
Yes. And
What do you
let's
say?
see.
Should we go out and play?
Yeah.
Out in Blind Bay.
So Gord is just sending me a picture of what he's been working on here. So we'll add this just so everybody can see. So he is taking the cage off of what used to be the mini rift and putting it onto what would appear to be the gatekeeper or sections of the gatekeeper. Yeah. So this is gatekeeper arms. Let's see if I try to make this. Yeah, no zoom. No zoom. These arms back here, these are gatekeeper arms. These are gatekeeper skid plates or side plates. Axles. That might be interesting.
Cage.
That could be an interesting build. And then he's got another picture. That's the smoke in his front yard. And that would be the old chassis plate, I believe. Interesting. Interesting. And there's his shiny new body that we got him. So he's going to put on things and make it look pretty. Where's
Crazy
the
paint.
Yeah. Are you going to put it? Tim has a question, Gord. Tim has a question.
You can put good drive shafts in it.
Emphasis on good. Good, okay. Good.
But that's kind of like when I was racing off-road with my beadlock rims. Oh, there goes Aaron, missing a tire. Let's see if his car holds together. He's ahead of everybody, and tire gone. Tire beats you across the line.
He says that's next year's comp truck.
Cool.
What about this year's comp truck? Come on, man.
Well,
I should actually weigh this thing with the little Sky RC scale and see how much it weighs. With the batteries in it, of course.
of course.
Got to measure. You got to weigh it with full fuel.
With the
Okay,
20
so
AAAs.
we're at 2 hours, so we're going to pretty much wrap her up here because I don't have a whole lot less to talk about except for smoke. There's a lot of smoke. Drag cars. So I got to solder some motor leads and stuff together now. Maybe have that body ready by Monday. I think I'm still going to be putting it together on Monday
Probably. I'm guessing that as much.
because I can't take
I'm
it up.
even predicting a clear body.
You're predicting a clear body?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. No, I got the paint. I got this ready. I don't think I'm going to paint it tonight, though, because it's already gross out. And if I
Yeah.
turn on the lights right now, I get nothing but bugs in my garage. And I'm not doing it in the garage with the door closed because I'll get everything else that's in the garage covered in paint. So, no you for tomorrow night. It would have been an off night. It's an off week anyways. And we're canceling you for until further notice, until the conditions improve. Because I am not being responsible for burning down a mountainside.
No.
So, call me what you want. Okay. Yeah. So, anything else you got to add, Aaron?
That's about it. We'll talk next week and figure a few things out before then and
Yeah.
more,
If you have,
on racing.
if you have any ideas or anything for miniature comp course, crawler course stuff for us to build, shoot us a message. Let us know. Send me some pictures.
Bring what you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to Jordan. Jordan's probably next week, I think, when I get back. I'm going up to D Lake for the weekend for the long weekend to, partake in shenanigans. That's what we're supposed to do, and build a bigger, better crawler course.
Sounds good, man.
Better,
Bigger, better,
bigger.
wilder.
I don't know if it'd be wilder.
Well, you're further in the bush, so
Scott's
Everything's
asking.
wilder.
Yes, that's right. Gord, Nanosports, you're right. I'm actually getting the dog hair out of mine. And then I'm thinking we have a perfect green table at the store that we could actually do a 6x4 table, and we could do Nanosport racing on that table top. Might add some kind of a barrier to it, but we shall see.
put
Now
goalposts
it's
in there.
Yeah, Nanosports will happen. Scott is asking if drag racing is still a go for Monday. As it stands, yes. Unless they put some kind of ridiculous restriction on where they say we can't do anything, stay home, don't leave your house, blah, 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 blah. I think we will probably still continue doing it.
Yep.
Tim, when you were doing... Tim says he has 3D printed wheels for any drag cars needing plastic versus metal wheels. Okay. I think I get that. 3D printing wheels. Okay. So basically, when you guys did your test hits and stuff, I don't know if you guys have done it over at the parking lot there again, but the ash on the ground is definitely making cars break loose easier. So,
Well, apparently not, because Tim got the 2-3.
yes.
It wasn't Armstrong, and we did have a good ash day the day before. So
So maybe ash is better for traction.
maybe.
Maybe.
We'll find out Monday.
Yes, we shall. And I'm going to see whether or not a 3.5 turn in a B6 chassis was a good idea or not.
I
Oh,
think it was.
drifters. There won't be any drifting set up on Sunday because we're not going to be open. So there you go. Nobody showed up for the other Sundays anyways, so I'm not too concerned. So until guys start actually showing, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Tim is there, carpet's there, it's all ready to be set up, but I'm not making the poor guy do it all by himself.
Yeah, show up if you want to drift. Set up if you want to drift.
Yeah. So that's how that stands. Might have the drift course set up on the 8th for you guys to come and check it out while we're doing our drag racing or our on-road racing as well. But I'm also not going to set it up. I'll bring it, but I ain't setting it up. See you later, Jordan. We'll talk to you later. And send me pictures, or maybe next week I'll swing by and check out what you got for course pieces. Okay, guys, we're out. We're going to say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.
See you on Monday.